Now, you may notice that when you simulate and click on the character and drag it around, the line is quite flickery. So if we quickly change direction, it instantly changes and it's not a very consistent line. And that's because every single frame it's calculating the velocity based on how far it moved in that last frame. So if one frame it's moving quite fast and the next frame it's moving slow, it will go from a large line to a very short line, and it will instantly do that every frame. So what we're going to do is actually smooth our calculated velocity down so that it has a more gradual change. So it increases slower and decreases slower. So we can stop simulating and we open up the control rig. And in the calculate velocity function, what we're going to do, instead of using our velocity that we calculate directly, we're going to smooth it first. And a simple way that we can smooth it is by using a node called Spring Interpolate. So if we right click and search for Spring Interp, this takes a target value, so the value it's trying to reach. It takes the current value, so whatever it is currently, and it interpolates between the current value towards a target using these settings. Now, we're not going to change any of these settings for now. What we're going to do is take this value, which is the value we've just calculated. So this is the target, and we're going to plug this into target. The current value is what it was before this current frame. So that was the last time that we saved the calculated velocity, the previous frame. So all we need to do is drag in our calculated velocity that we previously saved, choose get, and we're going to plug this value into current. So now this node will interpolate between the current value towards this target and then save the result as the calculated velocity. So the next frame it comes through, it will be using that latest value and then once again interpolate towards the new current value. So I'll plug this result into the value of the set calculated velocity. And I'm just going to rearrange things just to make some more room. And now if we compile and save and go back to the test level, and if we press simulate, now when we drag this around, you'll see that the red line is much smoother because it's smoothing it over the course of many frames to try and reach the target value. And when you stop, you'll see it gradually shortens to 0.